Welcome back to the YTG podcast. If
Welcome.
you are new here, my name is Nico. I'm an automotive photographer and now amateur racing driver.
I'm Sean, and I am the owner of this lovely shed in Keysborough, YTG Young Timers Garage.
Here
Welcome.
on the weekly-ish YTG, we're
Yes.
going to give you the sort of inside scoop inside the automotive industry in Australia, as well as some fantastic stories, motorsport, anything car
related.
So, and a bit of electric car hate. So yeah, join us on another episode, and we hope you enjoy. Welcome back to episode 15 of season 2. Episode 15 was about to hit 15,000 total listens to the podcast.
That's fantastic.
Pretty cool.
A few more than the 35. Thank you.
Love it. Thank you very
Appreciate
much, everyone.
Yes, it's very...
We've got 2 action-packed episodes tonight for the next 2 weeks for you lovely people.
Yes.
And we'll kick things straight off with the fact that we're going to be at Mailing Road.
Yeah, so that's in 18th of August, I think. Well, anyways, it's out there everywhere.
Yep.
Mailing Road. So we, fantastic. For the first time, we'll be there under the YTG banner. So we'll be there with all the crew. Liam from New Zealand will be over as well.
Awesome.
So, yeah, 2 cars, because we've got we're a sponsor, so there'll be some trophies given out by us under the YTG. So, yeah, that'll be really cool. So we've got a really nice area they're going to put us, just in the section there where a lot of the car clubs are when you drive down. But anyways, you'll see us. 2 cars we're taking.
We're tossing up
Yeah.
on which 2 cars to take.
Yeah.
So we might put
Actually,
a little vote.
yeah,
We'll put a
yeah,
poll. We'll
yeah.
put a poll.
Yeah.
So we've got a couple of modern cars that we can choose from to take, some big hitting modern cars.
And we've got some pretty hectic classic.
Exactly right.
And we've been asked, again, we're very blessed because we have such an amazing diversity of stock. And it'll be interesting because, one, there's actually a few of the players will be there. My old place, Duttons, will be there, which would be good to see some of the guys.
Hyper Racer will be there.
Hyper Race will be there. Zagamis will be there. The boys at Benzina will be there. Stables, they'll be there.
Yeah.
There's a few good people going to be there. But in saying that, we were asked to maybe bring something a bit more modern.
But we're young timers.
But we're young timers. I mean, like, we do have modern. I mean, you know, but in saying that, yeah, so we were just thinking, I mean, well, yeah, we'd like to put it out to the, I was going to say 35 people, but to the 15,000 people. What do you reckon? What would you like to see at Mailing Road?
Would you
Mailing
like to see a XJ220 or a Hurricane STO? What interests you more?
I mean, P1 Black or I don't know.
A 993 RSR race
Yeah, I was going to say,
like...
993 RSR or maybe Dick. I mean, even the latest 992 GT3 RS. I mean, I don't know if that one's going to be there, the latest car.
Oh, yep.
I've got one of those. Anyway, so...
Vote. What would you like to see?
Yeah, let us know what you think, what we're about, and what you... I mean, okay, the usual suspects, Duttons, fuck, I helped build the joint. So I know what they're going to turn up with. The usual suspects, 918s and probably an Enzo or... maybe a Senna or something or other, which, you know, I would expect, nothing else. You know, we've got the same sort of horsepower, but in terms of different diversities. So, curious. I mean, I know what Zagamis will bring. They'll probably bring the usual 1 or 2, maybe late model Ferrari, maybe McLaren. I mean, yeah, I'm trying to think who else. I mean, there's a few car clubs going to be there, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be so much modern stuff there.
Yeah, so be just curious. I mean, like we were talking with Peter, who's the organiser, and yeah, I think maybe because they're trying to get maybe a younger crowd, maybe, I'm not sure.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, just curious. We were weighing it up. Look, we're just really happy to be a part of it. Yeah,
Help us decide.
Definitely come over and see us. We'll have a little marquee set up. So we'll have the 2 cars. We'll have 2 cars on display. All the crew will be there. We'll have a bit of merch, a few hats there. So there'll be, you know, a few things there you can buy. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. Like I said, it'll be exciting because this time it'll be on our own steam. Last time was a couple of years ago, was when we went with that other dickhead. But anyways, yeah, no, it'll be good. It'll be good. Looking forward to it. Hopefully, yeah, it'll be a good crowd. Looks like it's going to be a really good crowd. So they actually were knocking back people. That's always a good sign.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
I mean, the run list of people that are coming is pretty good.
It's pretty hectic, yeah.
And in the past, it's always been one of the events to go to. Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting. So we're looking forward to it. So please come past, say hello.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Speaking of classic car events, Goodwood's happening right now.
I was going to say, as we speak,
Festival
isn't it?
of Speed.
Festival of
It
Speed,
is right now, yeah. Yep, 100%. Yeah, did you see the Avaya X that crashed today?
No.
So the electric 2,000 horsepower Lotus Evija,
yeah.
the race car version of that set the Nürburgring lap time, whatever else.
Yeah.
Four-wheel burnout off the line and just Mustanged straight into the hedges.
I like that. You see the term, they call it Mustang because it seems to be the thing. Hey, watch the videos. It's always a Mustang that they can't control and they just snap and bang.
Yeah,
straight in.
Always in America.
Always. Fucking hell, mate. Those rim damage curbs, they hit them hard.
Mate.
Shit.
Mate, yeah. So Goodwood this year is interesting. There's a couple of big hitter new cars that are, interesting for us. And then there is a very long line of EVs this year in the new car paddock. Interestingly for me, many of the Chinese brands are all present. Build Your Dreams
but think
is
about
at Goodwood Festival of Speed this year. I mean, I don't know how to feel about that.
But that to me is maybe Lord Bamford or whatever his name is, the dude that owns it.
Yeah.
Maybe he needs money.
Nah. Oh, maybe.
Brother, why would you allow that stuff to be there?
It's interesting, isn't it? Oh, but you have to pay entry, right? So, yeah, I guess it's,
Hang on, how much money would they have paid?
Oh, it's a lot because we tried. When we were looking at taking the Summons Racing Nismo to Goodwood Festival of Speed and the money...
It was £250,000 for 3 big LED screens at a certain section where, where the cars on the thing, when I was at Dutton's, we were looking at doing it and through Danny Ron and that sort of stuff. So I remember, I'll never forget, it was like, huh?
Yeah.
Not for all, 3 screens. Okay, but it's somebody what? Pay for more. So how much money would they have paid to go there?
Yeah.
And they've probably thrown so much money that the other car manufacturers haven't thrown that. Went, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just let them come.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'd like to think that they were bringing concept cars at least, or hyper.
They're just bringing their new cars.
Oh, just
whatever's
the
latest
fucking
and greatest they've got. So there's like electric SUVs,
latest fridges.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah,
that's sad.
Like GM's got some stuff. Build Your Dreams, Sangyang or whatever it is. They're all there.
Yeah, but isn't that a bit sad?
A little bit, I think so. The fact that there was more electric fridges on the what new cars list than there was exciting stuff was a little bit depressing.
That's a bit sad.
Yeah.
I never thought I would see that at Goodwood.
It's an interesting turn of events, and it's happened
Well,
quickly.
they said that they would never have an electric car that go up the thing.
Yeah, and then the McMurdy, sort of changed everything. Yeah. Yeah,
Anyway,
it's a curious one.
Yeah,
It's a curious
that's a
one.
bit sad. But anyways, look, it is what it is, I suppose. I don't know.
Yeah,
I reckon,
love to go to
they just
Goodwood.
paid a lot of money. That's all it would have been.
I'd love to go one year.
Yeah, we will. We'll go next year.
I think it's
mate.
on the bucket list of
Yeah,
every
we're gonna
car
go.
enthusiast to go to that event. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would be awesome.
Yeah,
Would be awesome.
It's but on the same token, if this year was quite an influence of EV shit, what's next year going to be more?
Oh, mate, what's 5 years' time?
Is it going to be a testing of the water? How much kickback and how much feedback have we got from the public that came to this weekend or these 3 days?
Yeah.
Oh, it actually wasn't too bad. Okay, well, let's increase it more. Or, no, that was bad.
Yeah.
People go, what are you doing? This is a motoring festival.
Yeah,
You
exactly
smell
right, yeah.
old cars, that stuff. Oh, no, you guys aren't welcome back anymore.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be interesting to see. I personally think the people that go to Goodwood don't or really aren't into. Some appreciate it, I guess. Like I said, I've got multiple clients that sadly have them as a city car or a daily, but still have a fleet or beautiful collection of real shit.
Yeah.
But seriously, man, that's petrol heaven stuff.
I know, yeah.
It's like fucking going to summer nats and fucking seeing a bunch of fucking EVs.
Yeah, literally.
Maybe not that hardcore, but on the same token, same passion and dedication,
I guess so, yeah.
just a different form.
Yeah.
Like we were saying in this conversation, someone sees the value in spending $500,000 on a Murcielago, but yet someone can't see the $500,000 spent on that custom hot rod.
Yeah.
Same shit. And in this joint, you see both. Remember that 39 hot rod?
Yeah.
We had a 39 hot rod here, which was won a few things at the Motorex. Came, I think, top 6 or top 10, but it came number 6, best in show for everything. So quite a heavy awards. But a lot of people loved it. A lot of people didn't see the value at $500,000 worth of investment, but saw the Murcielago be next to it at $500,000 and went, Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But you've got equal, or not equal, but you've got both sides of the coin going, well, no, I don't see the value in that yellow Murcielago, but I see
Yeah.
the value in that.
Yeah.
And that's the beautiful thing about it. So I guess it's, simple things. Some people might like, some people not. I don't personally think that's the crowd, but need money.
Yep, 100%. 100%. It's an interesting one. We'll see how we go. We'll see what Goodwood looks like in 5 years' time.
Yeah, but look, again, you can see it. The reports are out there. And some people are saying, they're just throwing figures off 1 or 2 bad months. Bullshit. EVs are down hard.
Yeah.
They're hard, mate. Simple example, by chance. Someone wanted to trade a Tesla with us last week. I couldn't believe it. Again, I've only had, I think that's 3 times now since we've opened the doors in 4 years. We're in our 4th year now. Can you believe it? Into our 4th year, technically. Into our technical stage. Thank you all. Amazing. I just thought about it then. Anyway, so we go, so have you had any prices? And it was bizarre because he's wanting to get out of Tesla and he was looking at the Maserati. And we're like, fuck, one extreme to the other. Retired guy looking at it. But in saying that, it must have been a part of his package or something or other. So when he's left, he got the car. So
Right.
in saying that, it's a fucking Tesla. And I don't know, done, I think it was 70,000. I mean, my care factor was as soon as
Yeah.
But JP's like, well, fuck, what am I going to do with this? So we said we knew we were going to be up for a bit of a struggle from what we know and what we've heard.
Yeah.
Sure enough. So have you had any pricing? No, I haven't. Okay. So you have an idea what you're hoping for? Well, no, I know what the payout is. And I said, well, what's the payout? He goes, I'd like to know. I'm thinking, okay, that means he's in trouble. So sure enough, he reckons he hadn't spoken to anyone, which, usually bullshit. But in saying that, after the 5th call, we didn't bother because it was either dial tone or 1, what the fuck are you blokes doing trading a Tesla? 2, that's what the bloke has. What do you want us to do?
Yeah.
It's got to be worth something. Not one more person. No one put a price on the fucking thing. It was one of those fucking bat shit fucking crazy fucking things.
Yeah.
I go, come on, man. It's got to be worth something.
Yeah.
It's got to be worth 20 grand, 25 grand.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy was hemorrhaging. Bail was like fucking 75, 80.
Yeah.
But, and then, of course, unfortunately, the guy sort of, we're the bad people.
Yeah.
We're just the shitty car dealer.
But you're just reflecting what the market is saying about
Hang
that
on.
car.
I said, so please don't throw rocks at us. Have a look at the joint.
Yeah.
They think I'm fucking electric because my fridges. So I'm saying it's like, I don't trade this. And you're wanting to give me this to trade. But where I'm going with all this is not a single person in the trade would price the car.
Yeah.
They don't want to know about it.
Yeah.
And they wonder I've got no fucking resale.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can see it, mate. I talk to the dealers. We talk to the dealers. We talk. JP's talking to them, mate. We hear the shit. We hear the truth.
Yeah.
Not what the fucking idiots say out there on the bloody Save the Whales.
100%, yeah.
So the movement's dropping heaps.
Yeah. Every time I see a Tesla on the road, I say a quick prayer for their wallets when they go to get rid of that car.
Yeah. Well, I now stay instead of everyone's throwing rocks at ICE, which is obviously internal combustion engine. I'm just going to call electric cars ICFs, which is internal combustion fire.
So good.
It is, isn't it?
So good.
I'd rather stay in my ICE, not my ICF.
So
Because I'll be in intensive care.
That's excellent. That is excellent.
All right, enough of that jab. Next one.
More news from the UK.
Yes.
Silverstone.
Go, Lewis!
Did you watch the whole race?
Fuck off. I watched it 3 times. Fucking go, Lewis. 8-time world champion. No, fuck, he is Gary. Gary likes to always give me shit. Awesome. Well, I don't know what to say, mate. I was fucking in tears.
Mate.
Mate, and mate, everyone knows how much of a fucking Lewis fan I am. So it was quite amazing, the phone calls. And even the ones that, like anyone, mate, everyone's got their haters. Fucking Lewis, fucking mate Verstappen, everyone's got their haters. Even like mates of mine that are not, they're Verstappen or they're, Norris or whatever. Yeah, man, that was cool. I go, yeah, man. And a couple that was good, mate. It was just fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can fucking talk all about it, mate.
Yeah.
I was wrapped. I watched every second of it. I watched Ted's Notebook. Just kept fucking watching the coverage.
Yep.
And then the next day, I watched it again. Then the next day, I watched it again. And I did that many posts. I don't do a lot of social. I don't like personal stuff. It's always either motivation, cars, or our business. That's really pretty much what I do. And obviously, racing or Formula One. And I fucking thrashed the posts. Loved it. It was awesome, mate. Awesome,
it was a hell of a race.
Come on, man. It was
even outside of Lewis winning.
No. It was anyone in the top 6 could have taken it.
Mate,
that's the fucking truth.
Yeah, 100%.
McLaren. But you know what's even fucking better is you sit there and you listen to Lewis and they're talking in the debrief room, and he's looking and he's going, mate, you had 2 fucking new softs. I think he had
mediums.
Sorry,
yeah.
And you didn't use them. And he's like, yeah. Hang on. This guy's in another team racing. He knows what you've got.
Lewis isn't just doing his strategy
he knows
in his head. He's
going, like, what the fuck? You blokes, what'd you do, mate? You had it. Like,
yeah.
And you're sitting there going, mate, that's just, you fucking know.
Yeah.
And it was grouse. I mean, mate, Verstappen in I wouldn't say humble in defeat, but, it was good that, of course, Helmut Marko, you're never watching it, but you're a fucking idiot. But, if he had another 2 laps, he would have beaten him. Oh, really? Really, mate? Really? That goes with any race. You know what I mean? Like, come on. You can't just accept it, that it was a good race. Like, we accept if, Verstappen demolishes, as he generally does.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. The car's quick. The car's good. It's their turn. It's fine. Mm-hmm. But to see that, considering the weather, the rain, the strategy, pricks were shitting themselves, Inters weren't working, stayed out there, ran wide, everyone was going a bit thing, it was a bit funny. Oh, it was a fantastic race. Come on, man, you got it, mate. 9 times, mate. Yeah. 9 times, most record. I mean, Schumacher was with, was it, Spa, I think it was, maybe, or, anyways, Austria. Anyway, so, but, that's just, come on, man. It's unbelievable. It's fantastic.
It's pretty awesome.
But, then they were talking about the rumours about how the sabotaging and all that shit, and all of a sudden now they're going, fuck, no, it's too much noise. All of a sudden now, whoa, what happened? All of a sudden the car's got speed now and he's now smashing fucking Norris. Well, what's happening now? Is it...
It's interesting.
Why all of a sudden now, where's the speed come from?
Yeah.
Oh, is he now back in the car that he should have been in and now is just showing what he's capable because the car was so fucked up and held back? That leaked email?
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely think at this point in the season, I think next year's development is starting to come into play in terms of the teams are now moving from continuing to develop this year's car to moving more and more stuff across to developing next year's car.
But next year's car is pretty much the same thing. It's 26 is really...
Yeah, but they still are developing all year, right?
I mean, they're bringing new upgrades to the track.
I think one of the big reasons that Verstappen's dominance in the last handful of races has started to taper off.
Yeah, because
Red Bull are going, well, we're already so far ahead.
I mean, he can sit out for the next 3 races.
Literally. So why would they bother continuing to develop to win by 30 seconds
when they can just cruise home? Checo's going to get... Oh, no, they did sign him. But then they're pretty ruthless. They don't give a fuck.
100%. Yeah. But Perez has the money. So, I mean, and at the moment, all we're hearing is the media going, Perez, because of his results. At the end of the day, if Red Bull's got the money and if Max is continuing to do what he's doing, and they can just keep Perez.
Well, Max is happy to keep Perez because he knows he's not going to be challenged. 100%. Carlos Sainz is not going to fucking go there and play second fiddle.
Nah.
Neither would Lewis. No. Daniel will. Checo will. And it's like they were saying to Bottas. So I told you, hang on, when you got to think about it, I'd rather be number 2 in the best fucking team.
Yeah.
And what people forget is, how many times did Bottas came second in the championship?
Exactly right.
4 times?
Exactly right, yeah.
We forget that.
Yeah.
He came second in the fucking championship, mate. 4 times or whatever it is. So, hang on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Still pretty
I don't give a
good.
fuck. Oh, but I don't give a shit, mate.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have come second in any other fucking team.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have. So, it doesn't matter. I think look, unfortunately, because of the dominance with Red Bull and thing, he needs a subservient second wingman. He can't
100%.
have it up.
Yeah.
And look, Lewis was the same. Well, they had Nico, and look at that, they'd turned to fucking tears.
Yeah.
and so, it's no different. You can't. Lewis, so you have to call, as you said, Lewis has always been the dominant one in his teammates. Obviously Verstappen, Schumacher, Vettel at the time, fucking Daniel, fucking Mark. I mean, they all got arsehole. I mean, so it is what it is. What do you say? I mean, it's just, yeah. I mean, it would be grouse to have 2 guns like that, but then they fucking keep smashing each other. They take each other out.
Correct. And teams know if you've got two guns, they're going to start splitting the win points.
You're getting that
which
with
means it's
McLaren now.
harder- Yeah, it's harder for them, either of them, to win because they're sharing the win points, right? So,
Mate, Pastrami, fucking, he's had an amazing, fantastic, like really.
yeah,
Mate,
he's performing so well.
Honestly,
I feel so bad for both the McLaren drivers because they got stuffed.
they should have double stacked, mate. They
Mate.
should have double stacked, like Mercedes double stacked.
Yeah.
Mate, it's not a big deal. They're fucking in and out in under 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Even a shit team's under 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Red Bull's under 2. So a little bit of a dab brakes, you slow down, bang, gone, bang, zoom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mate, that was a big mess up.
Yeah.
They could have done 1 and 2. But hey, I don't give a fuck, it's grouse. Awesome.
Yeah, you're happy.
Mate, I was
Yeah.
stoked. Oh,
Yeah.
brother, it was great to see back up there, man. Car's not been performing.
Yeah.
Car's not been performing. They're dragging the arse out of the car. Oh, yeah, but fucking, he's been beaten by fucking, what's his name?
George. Yeah.
He's been developing the car, man.
Yeah, and here's the deal. George has beaten Lewis. I think it's like 9-2 in qualifying.
Who gives a fuck?
But they're like a point separated.
I was gonna say, well,
so
you look at
Lewis
the
just
top
keeps
10.
pulling it through.
Top 10 is separated by like 0.0 of a fucking B stick.
Yeah.
What do you think
Yeah.
about it? It's quite amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, especially when they do the overlap.
Mate, it's wild.
And it's like, oh my God, they're millimetres exactly the same. It's just that last bang, got that fucking, you see the drop away, you go, that's it.
Yep.
It's amazing. It really is. I mean, people throw rocks at fucking Stroll. Okay?
Yeah.
Daddy's fuck.
Yeah.
And you know what? Yeah, okay. But fuck, I'd do the same thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we can all throw rocks. And it's mostly the pricks that fucking throw rocks are just jealousy. Oh, he can't drive. Hey, he's fucking 11th in the championship.
I know. Yeah.
So he's,
It's nothing to sneeze at.
mate, he's 11th at the championship, mate.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if all everything's shit. If he was running fucking 24th like fucking that idiot Sargent or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then you go, yeah, mate. But at the end of the day, he's fucking running 11th. So
Yeah.
you can throw all the fucking rocks you want at him. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I was thinking, because even that post, I went, fuck, this poor guy's getting fucking hammered. You
Yeah.
know? Oh, of
Yeah.
course Daddy's going to keep him. I'm sitting there going, fuck, some people are hard, man.
Yeah.
But when you look at it, mate, you can't knock him. He's 11th.
100%. Yeah.
He's not fucking
100%.
24th.
Yeah.
Daniel's way down there.
Yeah.
Hulkenberg's way down there. Hulkenberg's fucking, you know what I mean? Like, it's just...
Yeah.
Anyway, so Ocon's got the arse, hasn't he? Because of the stack with fucking Gasly.
Oh, yeah.
so he's
At
been doing the
Monaco,
arse,
yeah. Mate, that's some drama going on there. Drive to Survive would be loving that. Oh, my gosh.
I reckon, yeah. I haven't really got into it, the Drive to Survive. I really didn't, because I didn't, obviously, Abu Dhabi. I still haven't got over Abu Dhabi. And, I watched a little bit of it, but I think this year would be quite an interesting Drive to Survive, especially from the back end and shit.
Oh,
and it's
mate,
quite interesting. So
yeah.
when you're watching the, now you're seeing them in the dog pounds and all talking and that sort of stuff. You actually can see the Netflix pricks in the background. So they're
Yes,
doing their own cameras,
yeah.
and then you see the what's his name? Brad Pitt was doing the movie thing in
we'll
the
talk
background.
about that soon, yeah, because
I
that's
thought-
really cool. Yeah.
yeah. So that was quite interesting seeing how they're trying to interact it with their movie and the real thing. So
100%.
yeah, it'll be interesting to see. So
Yeah.
no, I was wrapped. 8-time world champion. Go, Lewis. I fucking love it.
So good.
So let's see. Hopefully Mercedes, they're trying to say now, oh, fuck, maybe Mercedes found their fucking speed. Maybe he regrets it. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. I reckon he'll be a world champion at Ferrari, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The running joke is that Lewis is Googling how to say undo contract in Italian. Oh, my
Nah,
God.
man. Nah.
And that's the question. At Silverstone, where was Ferrari? After winning Monaco, where was Ferrari?
See, this is the thing. It's the...
With Ferrari, it really is. They just can't perform over a whole season.
They can't seem to fucking
Yeah.
pin it down.
And look,
But
Lewis
they're
is the
compared to-
king of that,
Oh.
right? So you'd like to hope that maybe Lewis can bring some of that.
And that's what Fred said.
Yeah,
That's what he said.
yeah.
And see, this is what the thing is. Don't forget, people don't know, Fred was fucking with Lewis when he was fucking just outside karting, mate. Back
Oh,
when he-
really? Wow.
So F3 or whatever, back when he was just out at junior, he was the manager. He was like the team manager of that,
Okay.
whatever it was, Hard or whatever he was used to
Yep.
race with. So he's known him a long time, and so there's been a relationship
Yep.
there for a long time. So it wasn't like he just picked him because he's 7-time world champion. It's because, well, obviously he is, but in saying that, there's so much that he'll bring to the team that I think that discipline from the German side of things with the Frenchmen and then just the way things are, I think, mate, they're there. They're fucking there.
Mate,
that's what shits me. They're there, man. They're just a typical, fuck.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, mate.
Look, it should make for a very interesting second half of the season, especially if Max continues to now be in a car.
We're on the winter break now. No. Yeah.
Are we? I think we might be.
Yeah, we are. We're in the winter break now, correct? Because then they come back, then they do that.
I'm really hoping for an exciting second half of the year.
Well, if Mercedes is showing the form that supposedly it is now, I would like to think so, especially with McLaren.
McLaren have got the fastest car at the moment, without a doubt.
Yeah, fuck.
I mean, both in that first half of the race, both Norris and Piastri overtook Max on pure pace.
Mate. Yeah. I mean, Max said it. We just didn't have the pace.
Yeah.
It was...
Yeah.
Wow, okay. And you're like, fuck, just pure pace. It was grouse.
Mate, it could turn into an exciting season. It really could.
Look, he's got it won, mate. Unless the
no. Forget Max. Below Max.
Yeah, I know.
It's on. It is on.
No, it is. For second and third, mate, definitely. It is good.
Yeah, I think Norris is in second at the moment.
Yeah, Norris is,
I don't know who's in third. I don't think it's Perez anymore because he's had like 5 races of shit.
Nah, he's gone.
Yeah.
I think it's
Leclerc?
Leclerc.
Yeah.
And then I think Lewis is like 7 or 6. And then
it'll be interesting. There's going to be a lot of stuff in this second half of the year, especially if, you can't turn the tables. Once you stop development, even if you pick it back up again, you've lost those months, right? So if Red Bull have slowed down, then it'll be like this for the rest of the year.
But they reckon also the wind tunnel, they've lost like 70% or something.
Yes. Yeah, they lost a lot of their wind tunnel.
Which McLaren obviously have used a lot. And obviously... Mate, it's worth.
Yeah,
it's so good to see McLaren up there again.
Oh, mate,
it's awesome. It's great.
Yeah,
honestly, it's great. You don't want it to be a 2-horse race.
No,
we actually want it to be quite a mix of fucking 3 or 4, and it seems to be at the latter part.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, it'll be interesting to see who takes the next 2 steps on the podium.
100%. Yeah, I can't wait.
I reckon it'll be. I reckon it'll be fucking Lando and Lewis. If Mercedes get the form when they're back, Lewis will now dominate.
I'm really interested to see whether Mercedes can continue this form.
That's the key.
Because one of the big problems that Mercedes has been having this year is every time they're quick at one track, they go to another track and the car's no good at the next track.
Correct.
So I'm not expecting Mercedes to continue to be this quick. It'd be cool if they were, but I'm not expecting it. Whereas McLaren have been consistently fast. Yeah. So, I mean, I'd love to see Lando get second for the championship.
Yeah,
I think he just deserves it.
He does, yeah. It'd be grouse.
He's worked so hard. He's such a good driver.
You could see how disappointed he was. He goes, I don't want to come third, mate. We fucked up, basically.
100%. Oh, mate,
we should have won.
We
fucked up.
Yeah,
you could see it, mate.
Yeah.
And you just love, yeah, man. You deserve it, brother. You do. Because he's had 2 wins now, I think.
Yeah, I think so,
2 wins, yeah. Piastri will get...
Oh, mate.
He'll get a
He's coming
win
for him. Yeah.
He's winning. I think he might even get one this year.
Maybe.
I reckon he will.
He's in the car for it. Yeah.
Mate, he fucking can stick it to Norris.
100% he can. Yeah.
Very impressive.
Yep, 100%. So
yeah,
let's talk about this movie. Have you seen the trailer for the...
I have seen the trailer, and I don't want it to be a typical Hollywoody, and I'm worried it might be that.
I'm not.
I'm hoping not. From what I saw, I go, fuck, that's pretty cool. It looks pretty real.
Yeah.
It looks, the car and the sound, and it didn't look like it was stupid, too much CGI from what I could see.
Yeah.
That was what I was worried about. Well, see.
We'll see. So here's why I'm hopeful. Firstly, Drive to Survive exists. So you wouldn't want to follow that formula too closely. You wouldn't want to be trying to copy that over-dramatized, Hollywoodized thing that Drive to Survive are doing, right?
But obviously, and that's what irritates me, the over-dramatization of shit.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's attracted a lot of people because of that. To me, that's bullshit. You're fucking hamming that up. And
Yeah,
make it,
100%.
But it's working, mate. Who the fuck am I, mate?
Yeah.
You know, it's working.
100%.
Liberty are doing it. Their audience has grown exponentially. I mean, like, the ticket prices are fucking just keep going up and up and up and up, and their fucking races are sold out.
Yeah, and you heard Lewis saying that these ticket prices are getting out of hand now. Like, it's not okay. Like, old Bugger Lugs wants to take his kids to the F1. He can't anymore. Like, it's just...
Mate, I think
it's a month's wages to fucking take your kids to the F1. It's crazy.
$1,000 for fucking out near the Dunnies at Vegas or something.
Oh, mate. Vegas is stupid.
Mate, it was
stupid.
$250 grand a night for some fucking the sweat. Like, just...
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Vegas is unreal.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck, it was cheaper to go to Monaco.
Mate. And the fact that at Vegas, F1 was like going knocking on every single building, restaurant, business establishment that had any sort of near view of the track, like glass windows that looked over the track, every single one, and saying, you need to pay us X or we are literally going to build walls. Yeah. How crazy is that? Just mental.
Yeah, well, it's just fucking
mental. But yeah, so let's talk about this movie. So the other reason that I don't think it's going to be over dramatized crap is because it's being directed by Mr. Top Gun, who did Top Gun Maverick. Joseph Kosinski, or whatever his name is.
The second one, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm expecting this to have the same level of dedication and respect to the realism of what's going on that Top Gun had. And if it does...
then it should be okay.
Then it should be just fine.
Yeah.
Absolutely just fine.
But I think it's something about an old race car driver or something that comes back to race, which is Brad Pitt.
Right.
And then they've got that other black guy in there.
Yeah.
And it's something to do with like a comeback or some shit like that. So I've gone, maybe is it a Rocky sort of thing, but a Formula One influence thing? Or, I don't know. Interesting. I don't know really what the storyline, apart from what I could see.
Yeah, I don't really know much about what the storyline's going to be either. I just know that, I love Top Gun so much.
Oh, fuck
and if this is going to be anything like that, then I think it'd be pretty good.
I think the Maverick, did you think the Top Gun 2 did it justice?
100%.
Like, you know how usually, like, I love John Wick 1 and 2. I'm over John Wick now.
Right.
He should have died by now. Seriously, brother.
Yeah.
I love him, but come on, man.
Yeah.
I can't. Not anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And what's the other fucking one that they just keep fucking going? Oh, fuck Fast and Furious. I mean, like, what are we up to?
Oh, mate.
24?
Nah, no,
and they're
thank
wheelchairs
you.
now, is it? Or what is it? Electric wheelchairs? Fuck it.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, no. So, look, yeah, we'll see how it goes. But they only released that one teaser trailer, haven't they? That's it. Yeah. And
so
apart from seeing him in the background, so they must be still filming it.
100% they are. Yeah. So for those who don't know exactly what we're talking about here, Brad Pitt and I can't remember the other lead actors' names.
The black guy,
co-starring in a movie called F1.
Yeah.
And it is being filmed in and around
in conjunction with the actual
Formula One races.
Yeah, with the whole season, yeah.
So they have the movie set have literally made an 11th Formula One team.
Basically.
So they've taken Formula 2 cars and Mercedes and Roden Carlin have modified them to look like Formula 1 cars.
Yeah.
And then they have literally got an 11th team garage.
David, done. Yeah,
Roden.
David, good. There was grouse result.
They have literally got an 11th team garage on, like, in the pits.
Yeah.
They've got the cars. They've got a full team.
They've even got the fucking pit box, everything. It's amazing.
Exactly. They've got a full pit. They've got everything. So they've basically
replicated every single thing.
An entire Formula 1 team. They have even got in the paddock behind the pits a full, what do they call them?
The tiring and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, they got all that. They got all that.
The chicks following him around, like with the how they listen to them all. And Brad's like, it's just full simulation as if it's mirrored into that. It's just totally amazing.
So when they're out on the grid at the start of the race to get the cars are up and ready to go, Brad and the guy and the camera crews are out there filming scenes on the grid.
Yep.
When the drivers are in the trailer, you would have seen that when they lined up to do the national anthem, Brad Pitt and standing next to Max Verstappen and everyone else while the anthem's like.
And you can see that when he's doing the grid walk, and you can see them in the background, the cameras.
Yeah.
Fuck, you know what I mean? So you think about it. You've got a movie being made in sequence. Yep. You've got Netflix series being in sequence.
Crazy.
Plus, who knows what else fucking spin-offs all happening on the fucking grid.
It's wild.
It's just, that's out of control.
It's mad, isn't it? So I got so much hope for this movie being so good and so realistic because they're literally filming during live Formula One races. And there's the shots of Lando in the media paddock doing his post-race interview, and Brad Pitt walks through in his race suit to do his post-race interview. He wasn't in the race.
That's what I mean. I'm sitting there going...
It's so cool.
He's in the background, and then she's walking off, and she's like this with him, and they're racing, and then the black guy comes out, and he's taking his glass off, so he's obviously the cool young guy, and he's sitting there going... And then I think Lando and Brad Pitt, like, they sort of did a bit of that. So again, for the thing, and I'm like...
Yeah. You see the cheeky thing where Fernando Alonso is standing in the media pen waiting for his turn to talk to the thingos, and he sees Brad Pitt walk into there, and he goes, I'm going to turn around so my face is in the camera now. So good.
Good, mate.
So good. Oh, mate.
Look, I don't know. I mean, it seems to be a lot of effort.
Oh, mate.
A lot of effort.
Mate. So they've done a whole bunch of pro driver film shots with the two, it's called Apex GP is the name of their Formula One team.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of shots of those two cars on track getting, battle sequences and stuff.
Yeah.
But then they've also attached Hollywood cameras to the real Formula One cars during the races.
To keep and put all that...
And then reskinned the car with CGI to be the Apex car. Yeah. So there's a scene in the trailer where Brad Pitt is racing through Eau Rouge behind all the other cars. Yeah. And it's literally Pierre Gasly.
Yeah.
They've just reskinned the car and the colour of the gloves and everything to look like it's Brad. So the movie, the racing scenes in the movie
are real.
Are literal racing scenes from this year's races.
Okay. All right. So it's a lot of...
Mate.
And Lewis is something involved in it in some shape or manner.
Yeah, I think he's co-producing or something like that, co-directing.
So you would like to think that they would look at it and go, if we're going to do it, let's do it properly.
100%.
If not, let's not do it at all.
Yeah.
Because that's the last thing you want to do is see a bunch of fucking CGI shit and all that crap.
Yep.
I mean, what was that other movie? Hunt versus Lauder or something or other.
Oh.
Yeah, but there was a lot of CGI in the cars and the way it is.
Yeah.
I mean, the worst CGI I think I've seen is Bad Boys 2.
Really?
When they're driving the 575 Maranello and he's dodging the cars.
Yeah. It's just
It's a fucking
up.
cartoon.
It's crap.
It's like a cartoon. It's like...
Yeah. Have you
Bad
seen
Boys
the
one's
new
good.
Ferrari movie?
No, I thought the other movie was shit.
Mate.
I went to the Ferrari movie, which was shit.
The CGI in that was...
terrible.
Oh, my God.
Is that the one...
with the old classic Ferraris?
Yeah, which everyone's in it, and people going, we were meant to go to one of the cinemas. There's a few blokes who are all going to go.
Yep.
And we went the week before, and I go, mate, I'm going. And they're going, oh, really? We're all going to go together? And, mate, we've got tickets, we're going.
Yep.
And they go, tell us how it was. In the middle of the movie,
I'm
typing, I'm going, mate, this is shit.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I'm also disappointed. I go, mate,
it's a shame.
For a movie about Ferrari,
I know.
There's so much you could have done.
Mate.
But why the fuck did you do that?
Yeah.
And that was crap.
Yeah.
That was like, really?
Yeah.
What a waste of time and effort, let alone money.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a shit movie. And I said that, crap. And then a few of them all went, okay, you going to come again? Fuck off, I'm not going. And they went, terrible.
Yeah.
It was sad. It was such a waste. I was actually really looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah.
I thought, this is going to be good. They'll really do it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's a shame because when I saw videos of the movie being made, all these fake 250 and stuff racing through Italian streets with film cars, I was like, what? This is going to be incredible. And then no good.
no, it was...
What a shame.
What a disgrace it was, yeah.
Anyway, we are blasting through this episode. So let's jump straight into Car of the Week. Hit me.
Okay, you don't even know about this one.
I don't.
I just got this in... What day is it today? Fuck, Friday already.
Yeah,
Shit.
this week's gone quick.
Fuck, I got a photograph. Monday, Tuesday. Anyways, it's just, beautiful. 84, 85 was the last of what they call like the big horsepower leaded cars. 230 on horsepower Carrera, 3.2. So
what generation is that?
That's a G series car. So
okay. Porsche 911 for those who are still like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, okay. Sorry. Porsche 911, it's in Australia, 84, 85 is what they called the last of the big horsepower car, because that's the last when we got the turbos, 84, 85.
Right.
So anything in Australia after 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 89, in that G looked at classic Porsche, they're all imports. They never came here. They're either left to right or right-hand drive from UK or South Africa. But in saying that, so those particular cars in Australia are a bit of a significant car, last of that big horsepower car. Even the horsepower...
Australian delivered?
Australian car.
Yeah.
And because the turbos were 320 horsepower and then they dropped to 280 or whatever the fuck it was.
Yep.
Anyways, and these were 231 horsepower, then it dropped to about 215 or whatever it was. So this is triple black. So jet black on the outside, black interior, black hood, black carpets, no two-tone, all triple black we call it. 84, 231 horsepower Carrera. Obviously, they're all manuals. If any of you don't know, that's the thing in the middle that goes like that, and there's 3 pedals. So that's what they're called. They're not an anti-theft device. But anyways, hey, look, well, it fucking is what it is. So 84 Carrera, triple black, Hamilton's delivered, but 48,000 kilometres. Yes, 48,000 k's. This car is so fucking new. It's got the original front lip spoiler still on it. It's just new. I've known this car for a while, and yeah, it's just one of those timing scenarios. As you know, I've known certain cars for a long time, and I've always said, look, hey, when the timing is right, we'd love the opportunity to assist when the timing's right. And thankfully the timing is right. So yeah, fuck it, 48,000 Ks. Now, I am going to put that car to market, which is a fucking nick, I reckon. And again, yeah, people go, that rocks and whatever. Stick to your 2.5 box to Tiptronics. 80, fuck them, that's the truth. Oh, they've got a Matchbox car. Anyways, 179.9. That's cheap. Because
that is.
If you have a look online, 140, 150 buys you. Even certain other dealerships, 180, same money. They're asking for 911 SCs. Granted, good cars. Aussie cars is 48,000 K triple black cabriolet. Granted, I wish it was a coupe. I hear you out there. But if it was, I'd be asking a lot more money.
Yeah.
So it's all relative.
Yeah.
Where are you going to get another one? Car's never been on the market before. It's all moved hands. That's what I love about this shit. It's all moved by hands. So this is the first time, apart from being sold new, it's going on the market. So that's a nick. That's a nick. 179.9. You know, I could ask more, but we're not. We're not greedy. We'll turn the money over. So 48,000 genuine Ks. This is a blue chip car. You just put away. Drive it sparingly. Even if you were to keep it for the next 5-6 years and added another 30,000 Ks, doesn't matter. It's still bullshitly low. Because majority of cars out there have done 220, 230, which, as I was saying, that's still low, people. Don't forget, these cars are fucking 30, 35, 40 years old.
100%. That's still not a lot of Ks per year.
That's not a lot, mate. Fuck me. I mean, like, mate, we're trading normal cars, mate, Range Rovers or whatever the fuck, like 14, 15 with 120, 130 Ks.
Yeah.
So this is not... I mean, so when you're looking at an old Porsche that's done 250 and you're like, oh, it's like a lot of Ks. It's not. It's fair.
For a car that old.
Yeah, and the other thing, please understand, today's cars are throwaway cars. There is the engineering that was built in these cars is on a different level. Don't listen to anything I have to say. Just go online and check it and see. Right. And then you can ring back and say, yeah, you're right, Sean and Nico. We were right because we deal in it. We know what they're like. And that's why there's so many older cars on the road because the engineering is fantastic. And you're finding that the new cars, I call them, are just biodegradable. They're just fucking with a
literally.
Rate. They break. They are designed to break.
Yep.
Designed to fail. Otherwise, no one will go back and there'll be no spare parts division. Pretty simple. That's basically it.
Yeah.
So... sadly, all brands have, you've seen the deterioration of the engineering and the dedication and the quality of them. You know what I mean? It's just amazing.
70% of all Porsches ever made are still registered and on the road. 70%. These cars are being made in the 1950s and 70% of them are still on the road.
Amazing. And there's a lot of cars that are still functioning but aren't registered. Yeah. I know of shitloads of Porsches that hopefully we'll be able to have an opportunity down the track that are sitting in collections now which aren't registered.
Yeah. Or how many been turned into race cars, right? And they're running as race cars, like the one down there. We'll talk about that next episode.
Wait for this.
It's amazing. It is amazing.
I've witnessed a lot of fucking things in my career. Fuck me. As I said, they'll do a movie when I'm fucking dead. But I've heard a lot of stuff, and sadly, I don't believe a lot until I touch and feel it. But I didn't believe this at all until I actually touched and felt it and held the documentations in my own hand Well, she's here, and we'll talk about that because that's just a fucking no-brainer.
100%.
No-brainer. So, yeah,
100%.
no, I think it's great.
Yeah, awesome.
Great
Yeah,
car.
so the 911E, the brown 911E that I took to North Borders.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Was that
car.
a G series? Is that earlier?
No, well, that's an early. That's like a chrome bumper car.
Yeah.
And that's like the transition over. So sort of like 70, was it 73, 74? That's when they
Okay,
should
so
have that
that's
bumper.
10 years earlier to this
yeah,
cab.
So it's like the 911 SC that we sold, the burgundy one.
Yeah.
So that ilk. Again, you just don't get them. You just never get them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, you just don't. And like I said, we've just had the beautiful opportunity that we had to get the car. So sparingly used, we were able to do a deal. Where do you get it? You just can't. And no, there's not negotiable on that car because I'm putting it out sharp unless it's sold beforehand because you'll never get it again.
Yeah.
You'll never lose on that car.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's fucking blue chip investment. That's fucking money in the bank. Just buy it, put it aside, use it sparingly, do nothing but enjoy it, look after it, maintain it as it's been, and you will get a return on that car. Really simple. Special car. So that's going to market next couple of days once we do the photos, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's in stock, it's here now. Fantastic car.
Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. So now we got the main topic for the episode, which we've got like 10, 15 minutes left for. I shouldn't have got you talking about Lewis at the start.
Lewis, I tell you, go Lewis. Wait till I get that 8-star on my back for the tat. Fucking 8 fucking go. Yeah.
So there's been a lot of new heavy hitter cars on the market. A lot of big stuff has come up from, Koenigsegg, Bugatti, GMA, T50. There's been a lot of these massive hypercars coming out lately.
Nothing of late, I reckon. They've all been coming out.
Bugatti, I'm going to mince this. Tourbillon.
I
think it's called.
Tourbillon or whatever.
Yeah, and the Aston Martin Valkyrie.
That's been out in a way.
The kind of, yeah. The reason I'm bringing them up is most of them have engines made and designed by Cosworth. The Bugatti Tourbillon is a Cosworth V16.
Yeah, the Valkyrie.
Oh, I'm being called. No, see you later.
The Valkyrie.
The Valkyrie is Cosworth engine. The GMA T50 is Cosworth engine.
But have you heard that people are cancelling their orders because of the maintenance costs?
On T50s?
Not about T50, but the Valkyries.
Oh, really?
Correct me if I'm wrong, please tell me, but I remember reading it somewhere and listening to this, and that's why I've heard that supposedly sales or the people are thinking twice because of the upkeep.
On Valkyries?
Or these hyper supercars. Because it's like, I think it's an engine rebuild every 30,000 Ks.
Oh.
The Bugatti, or the Bugatti, I think it's a Bugatti, it's like €60 a service.
Yeah.
And people are going, oh, what?
Yeah.
Huh? What? Fuck off. Mate. And the astronomical...
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, it's $250,000 for a fucking LaFerrari battery.
Yeah. And this all kicked off with the Veyron 20 years ago. If you wanted to buy a Veyron and just park it in your garage for a year, you needed over $100,000 US just to keep it. Wild. Absolutely wild.
Ridiculous.
And I mean, the F1 in the 90s was kind of the same.
Yeah.
Like if you needed a service or, something major done with your McLaren
have to
F1,
go back to
you were
the UK.
shipping it back to the UK, right? So I guess this isn't a new concept. There's just a lot more of these really heavy kit cars these days. And I mean, the Valkyrie, when you've got a road car that's as quick as an LMP2 around a track, you got to expect that is going to cost money to maintain.
This is what I don't understand. I mean, again, having this conversation the other day, and we're talking about upkeeps, and I'm going, but what do you expect?
Yeah.
These cars are so heavily engineered in terms of performance, in terms of what they're meant to do, and you're wanting to just drive them in the street.
Yeah.
Because they're saying that, because they know people will buy it.
Yeah.
Don't you think that it's going to require pretty heavy maintenance?
Yeah.
Of course it's going to.
Yeah. It's another...
The average punter, not the average punter, because the average punter can't afford them, but even the baller that does buy them, how much? How much for a service?
Yeah, when it's going to cost you
How
a
much?
hurricane every year just to keep your Tourbillon in the garage.
What? Yeah, no. Jam the Tourbillon. up your French baguette.
Yeah. Wild. Wild. The Tourbillon, though, if you take the maintenance aside, though, that car is mind-boggling.
But it has to be.
Mind-boggling.
But it has to be.
So the engine is, if for those who don't know a whole lot about the new Bugatti, it just, because Bugattis are just numbers. Yeah. It's a Cosworth V16. Yeah, so they've done away
two
with
V8s.
Two V8s in line. Yeah. So they've done away with the W12 format that they used to have, which was quad turbocharged, and now it's a naturally aspirated V16, and it sounds wild. Oh, we posted something on YTG from Bugatti.
8 radiators or something stupid.
What? Yeah, just crazy.
Shit.
Yeah, mad.
And each radiator, someone was telling me, is like, is it 80? No, is it 60,000? But you have to change all 4 if one's fucked.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
wild.
Yeah. Okay.
Wild. Okay. Yeah. So the V16 makes 1,000 horsepower, and then it's got another 3 electric motors for another almost 1,000 horsepower. And it'll do 0 to 400 k's an hour in 25 seconds.
But Koenigsegg have just broken the 0 to 400 back to 0 again.
Koenigsegg are up there.
But he's always had it. They've always had it.
Yeah.
0 to 400? What 300? Fuck 300, as a Christian says. Fuck 300. We go 400. And to 0. That's
wild.
That's epic
wild. Shit. So one of the other big cars that I wanted to talk about is Koenigsegg.
A few fires with those Jescos.
Yeah. And did you see the response on social media from Koenigsegg about that? Amazing. So Koenigsegg posted something about the Jescos that were catching fire, and it was written by Christian himself, or it was written as if it was from Christian himself, and he was literally saying, just straight out into the open, we've had some issues with Jescos catching fire. And into detail, we believe it's because of this. It was this hydraulic system we worked out. This is going on. This is what we're doing to fix it.
You know what? I'd expect that from him. I was
reading this and I was like...
You know, I didn't know that, but I would expect that because I reckon he's...
You would never hear Porsche or Ferrari...
that's what I mean.
...openly going, this is what the issue was. This is how we found the issue. This is what we're doing to fix it. Amazing. Just well done.
Mate, I was going to say, but I don't know. No, they can be legal. Fucking people know about it, but it's like the 458. Same thing. Catching fire at the start.
And this is what Sam...
You have to ring him up and go, we need to get your car and do a recall because we were worried he was going to fucking catch fire in traffic.
Yeah.
So you had to get him in for recall stuff just to sort it out.
Yeah.
I didn't know he did that, but I would expect someone like him to do that because I have so much respect for him, especially when I was looking after Koenigsegg for that little bit of time and just really getting immersed in the brand and really just fucking loved it. When you're weighing it up against Pagani and all that shit.
Yeah.
But that's why I was really shocked with Sam and they were going, when they were laughing, going, Koenigsegg, really? Is there something we don't know? But true it is. There's only fucking 2 cars here and I fucking sold them both.
Yeah.
The other ones haven't turned up yet. So, as far as I know, they were fucking grouse. I don't know any
And that's what Sam was saying, that these cars are somewhat experimental and not being awfully reliable for their clients. But what do you expect? They're on the breaking edge of this technology, right? I mean, you would expect to have teething issues.
But the thing is, though, I just think knowing who he's... Well, I don't know him, but like what I'm saying is what his ethos, what he's about.
Yeah.
I was a bit shocked to see that going, fuck, catching fire. I mean, I would never think that would happen knowing how...
detail-oriented and everything else.
Just so precision. The only manufacturer. Not even fucking Ferrari do the shit he does. Not even Lamborghini. Brother, the only thing that comes outside that joint is the fucking tyres.
Yeah.
Seriously, I mean, like
it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah.
From wheels to
everything.
The only thing that Christian Koenigsegg takes outside is fucking tyres.
Yeah, it's wild.
Come on, man.
It's pretty cool.
I think he's amazing. Cool. I still think it's the best. Yeah. I still believe, and I'm privileged to be involved in this heavy end of the market for a long time. I'm one of the few pricks in the country that can touch field driven, fucking sat and sold LaFerrari P1s, fucking Veyrons, fucking GT McLarens, all that sort of shit. Carreras, 918s. Fucking Koenigsegg's the best, man.
I
don't know, man. For the technology that he comes up, TFT, tiny, friendly, giant, like the gearbox, the go from 6 to second like that, and just manual to auto, and you know, a 3-cylinder that produces 500 horsepower. I mean, like, Come on, mate. It just the guy is a fucking genius.
Yeah, he is.
Genius. Genius.
Yeah.
Really
So
genius.
have you seen all the stuff recently about the Chimera, the one-off?
What?
So the Koenigsegg Chimera. No?
Wasn't someone else doing a Chimera? Isn't that someone else calling it Chimera? No.
No. So Chimera is like, it's like the name for the car.
Yeah, I thought a Chimera, someone else did a Chimera. Okay, no. So Koenigsegg.
So it's a one-off, and it was for Saudi Prince.
Yeah.
And basically, it's an Agera body
Yeah.
with the Jesko engine, the 1600 horsepower Jesko engine, with the CC850 gearbox, the auto manual thing. And everyone is saying that this is the ultimate Koenigsegg because it's the best of all the models.
Yeah.
If you throw it into auto mode, it's a Jesko. If you throw it into manual, it's a
like
CC850.
Yeah.
And it's in this beautiful Agera body. It's just ultimate car. And I watched a video on it a couple days ago, and Christian specifically said that their goal with the H-pattern manual is so that it is completely indistinguishable from driving a normal manual. You feel like you are moving the elements
everything.
and the clutch pedal. And as I was saying that and the guy's driving it, I could sort of get and feel that this is going to be mega. And I'd like to think that a system like this could be
Of course it is.
manual.
Of course it is. But who's going to develop that
100%.
intricacy of detail?
You'd like to think
No
that it'll
one.
trickle down, and in 10, 20 years' time...
Well, I'm still impressed that we have such a good stronghold of people wanting manual cars. Like with our last couple of podcasts,
Mate,
we talked
and
about.
that's another big point here. So Aston Martin Velour, manual.
Manual, as
Pagani,
fucking Lawrence Stroll said. V12
100%.
manual,
Yep.
normally aspirated
Yep.
manual.
Yep.
Sold out.
Yep.
I've got 2 clients that were fucking put orders in.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking
Yeah.
insane car.
Pagani Utopia, manual. Koenigsegg, CC850, manual. How long is it before Ferrari are going, maybe we need to make a manual special edition here
They
because...
will. Of course they will.
There definitely
know.
seems to be a market for it.
Yeah, they will. Especially if they do this, like if they did that new 12-cylinder endo fucking whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Put
Yeah.
a manual on that.
Oh, mate. Can you imagine?
That's a beautiful looking car. I have to admit, that looks like a Daytona. They should have
It
fucking
does,
called
yeah.
that. And that's people they call that Daytona SP3, the new one.
So there's
A couple of
one-
clients, they shouldn't have called that the Daytona.
There's one
They
sitting
should
at
call that the
Ferrari
fucking
Melbourne.
Monza. Yeah, the grey one.
No, that's the SP3. That's Nigel's car.
Yeah. What car sitting?
There's a blue.
What?
There's a blue. The new one looks like a
there's
Daytona.
Yeah,
There's
that's
one of
right.
those
Yeah,
sitting in
the front
Ferrari
window.
Melbourne.
Correct. Yeah. 12-cylinder or whatever.
Yeah,
the fuck.
and it's actually in the pictures it looks quite big and lethargic, like an 812, like a really big car.
Like a Portofino.
In real life, it's quite small and low slung. It looks like a Daytona. It's
That's what I mean,
awesome.
and that's why when I saw the first, I was like, oh, the way that beautiful front nose, and I was
Yeah.
like, and they were saying they wasted the Daytona name on that SP3.
Yep.
They should have kept that Daytona name for
that
this
car,
because
yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Like if I was a baller client, I'd go, I
Yeah.
want my 365 Daytona. And I want the new one next
Yeah,
to it.
yeah.
Not even the F12 TDF from the TDF back in the day, the 250 TDF. Same sort of homage.
Yep.
They should have done that. But it's a beautiful... I'm not a fan of the late model Ferraris, but that's actually a very pretty car.
It is a pretty car.
And if they did that in a manual, oof,
Mate.
oof.
Honestly, it would not surprise me.
That'd be a beaut. I reckon they will.
It
They
would
will,
not
man.
surprise me.
The fact that fucking Stroll's going to do that in the V12 and that's sold out,
Yeah.
any allocation,
Yeah.
they'll do it. Of course, fucking Ferrari, they're not stupid.
Yeah.
They'll look at it, they go, yeah, of course, our fucking people will buy it.
Yeah, so the Velour was only 110 cars, but they sold out like that.
270,
And then
mate.
there's 33 more of the special edition
Yeah.
Velour called the Valiant or something, which is the Fernando
Valiant,
Alonso
yeah. Correct.
spiced up one.
Correct,
There's
yeah.
33 of those sold out.
Yes.
And you'd like to think with Koenigsegg doing a manual, with Pagani doing a manual, all these massive big hitters bringing back manuals, plus the fact that Porsche's still making manuals, BMW is still making manuals. Like, how long is it until Ferrari, Lambo, some of these other guys are going, you know what, maybe we need to just, even if it's just a special model here and there.
You think Lambo would have done that for their Botox, fucking collagen Aventador Countach?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's really what it is. It's fucking, that's all it is. It's massive plastic surgery.
when it comes to Lambo...
But they should have done a manual.
When it comes to Lambo, though, I don't.
That would have been epic. Even I would have went, yeah, that's cool. They should have done manual, mate, and only manual.
I don't see a lot of crossover with Lamborghini clients and manual drivers, though. Lamborghini clients are...
No, but I guarantee you, if you did a proper limited run and
there'd be buyers
and
for
actually
it.
built the cars,
there'd be buyers.
Say, there's 250 and you really built 180, and numbered them properly in that Countach theme with a manual gearbox. I fucking guarantee you. I mean, they sold out in the fucking... Well, I don't think they're limited run.
The Countach?
Yeah.
I think it was.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, they would have sold out, which they did.
Oh, yeah.
So, manual car, that's more of a homage to the real.
Insane. Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That would have been insane.
Even I... No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
No, but
look,
I mean...
with the amount of one-offs and special editions and
that's the
17
problem.
models a year, I can totally see them doing one of them as a manual. At least.
Have to.
At least.
Mate, guaranteed you're going to be sold out.
And what a statement.
Fuck.
Can you imagine if Ferrari re-brought out a manual? Oh, my God.
They will. They will, because they can see that they know it's going to be such a bankable commodity.
There's still a market for it. That 40% of all Porsches available in manual were ordered as manuals. 40%. The market for it is still huge. And you'd have to imagine that of that 40%, majority of that would be GT3s. Because there'd be a lot less manual Carreras than there would be PDK Carreras.
100%.
But a lot of GT3s would be manuals, right? So that performance end of the market, which is where Ferrari live and where Lamborghini live, you'd have to imagine that there's a market there.
I can't believe that they don't do it, Ferrari, really. I mean, like I said, I was running it when we did the changeover into the 430 and the 458, and the 458 was like a fucking spaceship compared to a 430.
Yeah.
And that was the first DCT. Well, sorry, technically the California was the first DCT, and then the 458, same time we launched. And I'll never forget, we're going, because the F1 gearbox was really shit in the 430.
Yeah, 100%.
It was better than the 355 and 360.
Yeah, that actually would have been a hard sell back in the day, because everyone would have only known automatic Ferraris as that 430 gearbox, which was a dog.
But that's why the DCT was such a... We've now got a dual clutch gearbox.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is amazing. But it was such a good car compared to the old one that it's like anything, they got too good and they actually lost that rawness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it's amazing now. Oh, fuck, a manual 430.
Yeah, I know.
All shit. And it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Anyways, we'll see. 296 are flopping nowhere, mate. So... I think we'll just see the 458s and 488s go back up again.
Oh, 100%.
You can already see them starting to turn a little bit. So, I don't know. Ferrari, do it. You know they're going to fucking buy it.
100%.
You know they're going to buy
Sell out immediately.
Yeah. The only one who's never done is a McLaren, technically.
Yeah.
McLaren since MP day, 910, it's DCT.
Nothing,
Never had a manual.
Never had a manual besides the F1,
Yeah.
Interesting. I can't see them making a manual.
Nah, never would. Never would. No way. No way.
Not in their ethos.
No.
Unfortunately.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, on that hopeful note, we'll end this episode.
Yes, 3 pedals.
Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you.
Stick around next week because I know it's a bit of a wait for you. It's soon for us.
Yes.
The car of the week next week is phenomenal.
Yeah,
so
that's pretty epic.
You want to find out about that car.
That's pretty epic.
Yeah. Awesome. So we'll see you soon.
Take care.